Yesterday, we explored the sunny shores of southern Martinique. Today, we are heading west to discover another side of the island, where nature meets historic villages and landscapes steeped in memory. The third day will begin in the heart of the lush vegetation of the Garden of the Montagne. We'll then pass through Fort-de-France, the capital, before heading to Schœlcher for a seaside gourmet break. Next, we'll make our way to Case Pilote, before wrapping up the day in Saint-Pierre, once nicknamed the Little Paris of the Caribbean, forever marked by the 1902 volcano eruption. Let's go! But before diving into this new episode, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We arrive at the Garden of the Montagne, a true sanctuary of greenery, far from the hustle and bustle of the touristy beaches. Nestled in the heights of the island, this place offers us a full immersion into the tropical lushness that has made the island of flowers so famous. We walk along winding paths that lead us through more than 200 species of tropical plants. Giant banana leaves tower above us, while heliconias unfurl their flamboyant flowers like birds of paradise. The humidity here allows extraordinary orchids to thrive, clinging to the trunks of centuries-old trees. This garden is not only a feast for the eyes, it's a full sensory experience. The intoxicating scents of the flowers mingle with the earthy smell of humus, while birdsong and rustling leaves compose the soundtrack of our walk. At every turn, scenic viewpoints offers us breathtaking perspectives of the surrounding landscapes between sea and hills. These panoramas remind us that we are in a land shaped by volcanic forces, where nature has reclaimed its space with unmatched vitality. The Garden of the Montagne is also a place of learning, where we discover medicinal plants used in traditional Creole remedies passed down from generation to generation. Discrete signs reveal the names and uses of these botanical treasures, living witnesses to Martinique's ancestral knowledge. Rejuvenated by this moment of greenery and authenticity, we leave the botanical sanctuary to continue our journey towards Saint-Esprit, carrying with us the memory of this lush symphony, the perfect prelude to our day exploring the western coast. After our immersion in the lush vegetation of the Garden of the Montagne, we make a brief stop in Saint-Esprit, a small town rich in history, located in the heart of Martinique. Founded in the mid-18th century, Saint-Esprit was once known as Bourg des Coulisses due to the wooden throws that transported sugarcane from the hills down to the village mills. The town hall, built in 1924, stands as a witness to the commune's golden age. Its post-Art Nouveau architecture is typical of the period when Saint-Esprit was a major administrative and cultural center in the south of the island. The church holds an unusual treasure, a 790-kilogram Russian bell nicknamed La Sébastopol. Brought back after the Crimean War in 1856, It comes from a church in the city of Sebastopol and bears inscriptions in Cyrillic. An astonishing encounter between Martinique and Imperial Russia. The statue of the freed slave commemorates the abolition of slavery in 1848, but also serves as a reminder of the tragic events of the Southern Revolt in 1870, which set the region ablaze following the unjust sentencing of Léopold Lubin. Due to limited time, we don't linger in this town and head straight to Fort-de-France, the island's capital, to continue our exploration of Martinique's western coast, a region named after its impressive Fort Saint-Louis, built starting in 1638 to protect the bay from enemy attacks. Its deep-water port regularly welcomes massive cruise ships, making Fort-de-France a popular Caribbean stopover and a major getaway to the island. The city reveals its architectural gems, the majestic Schœlcher library, blending Byzantine and Hindu styles, the St. Louis Cathedral, with its metal framework, designed by Gustave Eiffel, and charming streets lined with picturesque buildings. This brief stop in the capital gives us just a glimpse of its rich cultural heritage. It's now time to continue our journey towards Schœlcher, the neighboring town named in honor of abolitionist Victor Schœlcher for a well-deserved seaside break. The town is mainly known for its pivotal role in the permanent abolition of slavery in France and its colonies. As Under-Secretary of State for the Navy and the colonies in 1848, during the French Second Republic, Victor Schœlcher drafted and passed the decree abolishing slavery on April 27, 1848. We stop for lunch on the beautiful Cazenavire beach, with our feet almost in the water. It's a perfect spot to recharge before continuing our exploration of the Caribbean coast. On the menu, local specialties that make Martinican cuisine so famous: codfish fritters, grilled fish with rice, all enjoyed with a view of the ocean. A real treat for the taste buds. And here comes a surprise guest. A tropical shower joins us for lunch. Luckily, we were sheltered and can enjoy the spectacle of the rain falling on the sea. We are joined by a group returning from a catamaran excursion, their smiles reflecting the wonders they've witnessed in the crystal clear waters. And as the saying goes, after the rain comes the sunshine. That's typical of Martinique. The rainfall is intense, but never lasts long. The sun is already back, once again lighting up the bay with its warm rays. Re-energized by this meal and relaxing moment, we hit the road again, heading north to discover more gems along the Caribbean coast. We make a stop in Case Pilote, one of the oldest villages in Martinique, founded as early as 1635 by the first French settlers. Its church, Notre-Dame de l'Assomption, built in 1760, is one of the oldest on the island. Its volcanic stone facade is a testament to colonial architecture and the craftsmanship of the era. This small fishing village has preserved its authenticity, with colorful Creole houses and a peaceful seafront. Here, we even have the pleasure of watching fishermen as they craft their nets. Each movement is precise and methodical, skills passed down from generation to generation. It's an art unfolding before our eyes, the traditional fishing of Martinique. The small harbor shelters their traditional boats, the gourmet. Once carved from a single tree trunk, these boats are now built from assembled wood, yet retain their iconic silhouette. Perfectly suited to Caribbean waters, they embody a precious maritime heritage. Case Pilote offers us a timeless moment, like an echo from the Martinique of the past, the one you find hidden behind postcards. We finally arrive in Saint-Pierre, a town with an extraordinary destiny that embodies both the grandeur and the tragedy of Martinique's history. Before 1902, Saint-Pierre was known as the Little Paris of the Antilles, an elegant and refined city of 30,000 residents and the cultural and economic capital of Martinique. Its cobbled streets were lined with theaters, libraries, and a colonial high society that rivaled the luxury and sophistication of the great cities of Europe. But on May 8, 1902, everything changed in just a few short minutes. Mount Pelée, the volcano looming above the town, and long believed to be dormant, awoke with unimaginable violence. A pyroclastic flow, a deadly mix of scorching gases and ash, swept down over the city. In less than 3 minutes, Saint-Pierre was annihilated. Of the 30,000 inhabitants, only 2 survived. Louis-Auguste Siparis, a prisoner whose thick-walled cell shielded him from the inferno, and Léon Compère Léandre, a shoemaker who lived on the outskirts of town. This disaster, one of the deadliest of the 20th century, forever changed the face of Martinique. Fort-de-France became the new capital, and Saint-Pierre remained a ghost town for many years. Today, walking among its ruins is like stepping into history. The Earth Science Discovery Center helps us understand the destructive power of the eruption. The remains of the theater, the warehouses, and the prison cell where Siparis survived all tell the story of a tragedy that froze the city in time. Saint-Pierre is slowly being reborn, though it still bears the scars. The blackened stones remain as a testament to the catastrophe's intensity, and the new town, partially rebuilt of the ruins of the old, has never regained its former glory. Facing the Caribbean Sea, under the ever-watchful shadow of Mount Pelée, Saint-Pierre offers a humbling lesson. It reminds us of the immense power of nature, the fragility of our civilizations, but also of humanity's resilience in the face of unimaginable disaster. As the sun sets over Saint-Pierre and shadows stretch across its history-laden ruins, our journey along Martinique's western coast comes to an end. From the colorful streets of Saint-Esprit to the haunting remains of the Pompeii of the Caribbean, we've journeyed through the soul of a Martinique that never ceases to surprise us. In our next episode, we'll venture into the island's wild south, where nature reigns supreme. From Les Salines Beach, often ranked among the most beautiful in the world, to the lunar landscape of the Savane des Pétrifications. Don't miss our upcoming adventures. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. See you soon for new discoveries.